Am I the asshole for refusing to donate my kidney to my stepsister after she screamed, "I'm not real family"? And my dad said nothing, but now I'm her only hope. I told my stepsister she could die waiting for someone else's kidney because I wasn't her real family. She screamed that at me 10 years ago during a fight about my dad's will. I was 19, she was 23. We were arguing because my biological mom had left me a small inheritance, and my stepsister thought she deserved half since we're all one family now. I said no. She lost it. Started yelling about how I was adopted, how I wasn't real family, how I was just some charity case my dad took pity on. My dad was standing right there in the kitchen doorway. He heard every word. He said nothing. Just looked at his coffee mug. I packed my stuff that night and left. My dad called twice while I was loading my car, asking where I was going, telling me not to be dramatic. I told him if I wasn't real family, then I didn't need to stay. He said I was overreacting. I hung up and blocked both of them. For 10 years, I built my own life. Got my degree, good job, small apartment. My dad would send emails on holidays that I never opened. My stepsister sent a friend request every few months that I ignored. Then last month, my dad showed up at my workplace. Security called me down because some older guy was crying in the lobby asking for me. It was him. He looked terrible, like he aged 20 years. He said my stepsister had kidney disease. Stage 4. She needed a transplant. They'd tested everyone in the family and no one was a match. Then her doctor suggested they reach out to me since I was her stepsister, even though we hadn't spoken in a decade. I laughed. I actually laughed right there in the lobby. My dad started begging, said she was dying, said I was her only hope, said family forgives. I said, I'm not real family, remember? She made that very clear. You made it clear when you said nothing. He tried to grab my arm. Security stepped forward. He backed off but kept talking, saying she was sorry, saying she regrets it, saying people say things they don't mean when they're young and stupid. I told him she was 23 when she said it, an adult, and he was 48 when he stood there silent and let her say it. He said, so you're just going to let her die? I said, I'm going to let her ask her real family. You've got a whole side of relatives, right? Aunts, uncles, cousins, who share actual DNA with her. I'm sure one of them will help. His face went red. He called me selfish, called me cruel, said my mom would be ashamed of me. I told security to remove him. He's called 47 times since then. Left voicemails crying, yelling, bargaining. Sent emails with pictures of my stepsister in a hospital bed, looking weak and pale. Got relatives I haven't spoken to in years to message me calling me a murderer. My stepsister sent one email herself. Subject line, I'm sorry. I deleted it without reading. Here's what nobody seems to remember. I was 15 when my mom died. My dad remarried less than a year later. I was still crying myself to sleep when my stepsister moved into my mom's spot at the table, redecorated my mom's garden, donated my mom's clothes because they were taking up space. I tried. I really did try to be okay with it all. And the one time I stood up for something that was mine, something my actual mom left me, my stepsister told me I wasn't real family and my dad confirmed it with his silence. Now she needs me, and suddenly I'm family again. My coworker says I should at least get tested, that it's just giving information and I can decide after. Another friend says letting someone die over old hurt makes me as bad as them. But I don't think I'm being cruel. I think I'm respecting the boundaries she set 10 years ago.